My gym journey was 7 years ago. And I remember when I made that decision, I was like, hey, I really want to start getting into the gym and actually getting an aesthetic physique. And it's been on and off. There were some days where I would go in there, the max would be like a week, and then I would quit, and then I would try again. And it was like an on and off relationship. But out of all the years that I've been in the gym, the 7 years, here is what I realized, and I'm going to be telling you in like 5 minutes. All you have to do is just start. That is it. Like, if there was just like one thing that I realized out of all those years where I was like trying to get into the gym and being able to get an aesthetic physique, all it is was just starting. And it's crazy because it's like, in the beginning, we think we need to be advanced or we need to learn everything in terms of getting into the gym. And that's what actually stops us from going. Like, for me, like, my biggest thing was just going in there and, just stepping foot. Like, I thought I needed to learn like all the advanced moves, the advanced exercises, being able to get like the correct like diet and like the supplements, all those things. And even when I was going into the gym in the beginning, when I started like 7 years ago, and I was going in there for like a week or even like 2 weeks, like that would be the max. I would go in there 2 weeks max and then I would give up. It was because I would try to do everything all at once. Like, I tried to like do everything that was advanced, and it just I just feel like that's just so overwhelming. Like, that is why so much people quit. Is like they think they need to be at a level 100 when they first walk into the gym. And the biggest thing that I learned was that all you have to do is start. Once you start, everything else becomes easier. Like, everything in terms of what you need to do, that comes down the line. But like, you can never really get to that point if you never start. Like, that is like it's not even just in terms of like the gym, but like everything. Like, I realized like you could learn about everything. You could like watch and study all these things. You could do all of that, but if like you cannot get to that stage that you want to be at, like that stage where maybe you're advanced or being able to be like really good at something, if you never start. And it's just by starting, it's just by going in there and not knowing exactly what you're doing, but just going in there anyways and stepping foot. And even though it might seem like, you're going in there and you kind of just look like a fool in a sense, where maybe you're doing the exercises wrong, or maybe you're afraid that people are staring at you and you're kind of embarrassed because you're like, damn, like, I don't know what I'm doing. But like, just being able to do that, but still just showing up, still just going in there and starting super small. Like, I'm telling you, like, if I were just able to just get that caught in my head when I started, when I was like 18, maybe even a little bit younger than that, when I was like going in there and like being able to like just like have this thing, just start. Like, you don't need to watch another video. You don't need to, learn from someone. You don't need to have like every single routine down, all the exercises, the diet, supplements, all of that. All you have to do is just step foot in there. You do that, and then everything else would take care of itself. If like somebody could just drill that into my head when I was younger, man, like, I would have been able to have like the body that I wanted even in high school, during college when I was in there for a little bit. But that's all it is. That's the like, if I could just say in like a summary, like, all it is that you really need to do in order to get to where you want to be in the gym. Like, what, again, took me like so long to realize, like, eventually I got to this point. But if I could just start over, and something that I could just tell my younger self that I could have just instilled in me, is just starting and starting small, starting so small that it's like, it's super easy that, like, if you can't even do that, then it just means like you don't even want it. Like, if I was just able to just tell myself, like, just start so small. Even when you do it, it seems like, you know, it's not really doing anything. It doesn't seem like you're actually like getting stronger. You're not getting bigger. But just doing that, that is what will take care of everything else. You will get to that point where it's like, now you'll know how to do the bench press, all this like squats, you'll know what to eat, you'll get like, your protein, right? Like all the supplements, you'll get to all of that eventually. But all you just have to do is start. And always remember to keep going.